have to do this week? Okay. They're at it again. Yes, this is Twaman, your essential roundup of all things going on in the social media world surrounding Manchester United. Twaman, this week at Man United. My name's Gaz Drinkwater. Let's get stuck into it. Guys, you know where I'm going to start, so let's just get it out of the way, shall we? Manchester United, knocked out of the Europa League in the semi-finals against Sevilla. We had enough chances to put the game away, didn't we? I'll be honest, I thought we were slightly unlucky in parts, but at the same time, we didn't look strong enough defensively, I don't think, to keep them out. And it's a worry going into next season, you know, because how many times in the past in the Champions League have we had to hold on to those leads and hold on against the big boys, and we've actually done it, and that's what's got us through to the next round. I'm not sure this team is capable of doing that, especially not against the big boys. When it gets to the last 10 minutes of a game, I just can't see us defending it when there's an onslaught. So I'm a little bit gutted. I'm a little bit worried for the future, but we're still in a very decent position going into next season. I put on Twitter that this was a 7 out of 10 season for me. Loads of people in the replies disagreed. I think that the kind of average amongst United fans is that it's about a 6 out of 10 season. Like, yeah, third place is alright with the team that we had, but with Man United, we want to be winning trophies. The Europa League was a massive chance for us. But hey-ho, that's in the past now. But let's look back at the game, shall we? Lindelof arguing with Bruno Fernandes. A bit strange to have maybe the worst player in the team arguing with the best player in the team. Like, even if he was right, it's a bit like when you're doing a science project and the kid who still thinks the moon is made out of cheese pipes up and wants to, like, have a fucking say in it. Like, no, mate, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Also, we did get a penalty in the game. That's worth noting. What's that now? Like 2,300 penalties for the season. Everyone seems to be going at this with the angle of, how are Man United getting so many penalties? How have United got 2,000 penalties this season? And I'm like, hang on a minute, that's not the question you should be asking. You should be asking, how come Man United have been fouled 2,000 times in the box this season? You're trying to tell me that any of the penalties we got this year weren't penalties? Maybe a couple, all right? Maybe a couple. The one against Villa springs to mind. The rest of them were dead-on penalties. In fact, last night, I thought we could have maybe got a couple more. So, look, the penalty thing, I'm not worried about it. We're getting penalties for a reason. It's because we have absolutely fucking rapid players. And those rapid players get into the box and defenders crap themselves. They don't know what to do, so they just have to hack them down. That's why we're getting so many penalties. I think it's a good thing, and I hope it carries on to next season. The only thing I hope, right, is that refs don't sort of think, oh, United have got that reputation now of getting penalties and sort of try not to give us penalties because of it. So maybe VAR will be helping us out a little bit next year. Maybe VAR could get us up to second day. Moving on from the Sevilla game, could be worse, couldn't it? Now, I tell you what, here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. It could be worse. We could be Barcelona. 8-2. 8-2. When does that even happen? Barcelona beat 8-2 by Bayern Munich. You don't need me to tell you that. It was like one of the most extraordinary things I've seen on a football pitch since Brazil lost 7-1 to Germany that time. That nearly caused a new world war. Who knows what's going to happen with this one? But Barcelona fans are obviously in absolute meltdown. And what it has brought us is potentially the weirdest tweet I've ever seen from one Barcelona fan. Forgive me, this hurts like hell, but it's for the better that Johan Cruyff isn't here to see this. What? And also, in fact, while we're on that topic, Odds Checker, I've got Johan Cruyff at 16-1 to be the next Barcelona manager. How is that one going to work? He's going to be bringing Suarez off the bench via a Ouija board. Like, it makes no sense to me. 16-1 as well. Fucking good odds, really. Zombie Cruyff on the touchline. Also last week, just before I recorded last week's This Week at Man United, Pogba announced some really big news. He announced that he's signing for a new club. He said he was going to reveal it on Twitter the next day, and he did reveal it. The new club Pogba is going to is Verdansk FC. Verdansk FC? Like, look, I knew this would happen. Fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Norwegian PE teacher, can't keep the key players happy. Can't keep them happy. They don't even want to play for United anymore. They want to go and play for Verdansk FC. Who are Verdansk FC? Fuck knows. Apparently they're a COD team. What? I don't know. I didn't know Pogba was into fishing. To put a smile back on our faces, City lost. Woohoo! No, but genuinely, I am actually quite buzzing about this. I'm sorry, I know I'm a bitter United fan here, but fuck it, I'm a bitter United fan. A season where Liverpool win the league and City win the Champions League, and United win sod all, that's nightmarish. So I'm actually really, really happy that City got beat against Lyon. They're out the Champions League, no European trophies in Manchester. And the best thing that came of this, of course, was that glaring Raheem Sterling miss and a Chwaman favourite, Mika Richards' reaction to it. Look at this. The man is a meme. Speaking of last week's Chwaman, do you remember Pogba's jacket that I showed you? Oh yeah, remember I said I'd spend anything on it, didn't I? Well, I went in to the Adidas shop recently, picked up this, by the way, the new United away shirt. Thank you very much. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get that jacket as well that Pogba had on, because it's a proper smart jacket, that. Got it, put it on. Look, I'm going to be totally honest. I look like a bit of a knob, but they did reveal the new United shirt. They actually revealed it on a bus. This is just begging for bus wankers shouts, innit, this?
Bus wankers!
I'm not sure if it was a joke, like, because the home shirt actually looks like a bus seat. I'm not sure if that's why they did this shoot on a bus for the away shirt. I'm going to finish on a positive. Look, United this season, we finished in 3rd place. We got knocked out of the Europa League semi-final, FA Cup semi-final, and the Carabao Cup semi-final. That isn't good enough for Man United. I totally understand that. However, at the start of this season, some of us looked at our squad, and I mustn't have been the only one saying we're not getting top 4 this year. I was not confident at all. I did not think Manchester United squad this year was good enough to get top 4, especially with the injuries we've had throughout the season. So the fact that we finished this season in 3rd place, 3 semi-finals and no trophies, I think that's acceptable. I think that's acceptable. It's not something I'm going to run around shouting about, but I think it's okay. And I think it's something to build on for next year. And that's the key part of this now. In the summer now, in the transfer window, we need to go out and strengthen massively. Massively, we need to flesh out this team. I don't want to see us linked to Jadon Sancho for the entirety of the window, just to end up signing a frigging winger from Burnley on the last day and having no one else. Like, this is what I want. I want United to get the deals done. We need about 4 or 5 players coming in, and then I think we could genuinely challenge next year. Okay, I don't know that, because I've said that every season for the last 7 seasons, and we've been shit for ages, so who knows what's going to happen? We'll be back next week, though, with your essential roundup of all things going on the social media world surrounding Manchester United. This is #Chwaman. Send in anything you see throughout the week to me. Now the players will be going on holiday. We're going to have loads of funny content, because I love it when the players go abroad and see what they get up to and the mad, crazy shit they end up doing. So we'll have that on next week's Chwaman. Send it to me on Twitter, @radio_Gaz. This is all for United, and we'll be back next week in a bit. Laters.